Thousands charged, spears shattered. The narrow pass became a battlefield where hundreds stood against an army beyond imagination. In 480 BC, the Persian Empire invaded Greece. One narrow mountain pass would soon become the center of history. The Greeks knew they could not defeat Persia in open ground. Their advantage was the narrow pass itself. Sparta would send King Leonidas. He knew the mission was dangerous, but someone had to stand against Persia. Leonidas arrived with his warriors. Soon, the Persian army appeared across the horizon, numbering many thousands. The Persian army finally arrived. Their sheer size transformed the peaceful valley into a sea of soldiers, weapons, and war banners. The Persian king demanded that the Greeks surrender their weapons. Leonidas answered with defiance. Persia attacked. Archers filled the sky, while infantry surged toward the narrow pass where the Greeks waited behind their shields. But the narrow pass changed the battle. Persian numbers could not surround the Greeks, and every attack met the same wall of shields. The first assault failed. Persia had underestimated the Greeks, and the battle was only beginning. Persia sent its elite warriors next. The Immortals advanced toward Thermopylae, carrying the empire's greatest expectations. The Immortals charged into the pass, but the Greeks were ready, and their shield wall remained unbroken. The Immortals pressed harder, yet every step forward cost them, as the Greek phalanx refused to collapse.
Move the men forward! Push them into the pass!
Persian commanders sent more men forward. Still, the mountain pass neutralized the empire's greatest advantage, its enormous army. The immortals failed to break the line, but another danger was approaching, one the Greeks had not yet seen. That night, a Greek trader revealed a hidden mountain path, allowing Persian forces to approach the Greeks from behind. Before dawn, Persian soldiers climbed the mountains. Below them, the Greek defenders remained unaware of the danger approaching from behind. The danger was finally discovered. Greek scouts warned Leonidas that the Persian army was closing in from both directions. Leonidas now faced an impossible choice. Retreat could save lives, but remaining meant certain destruction. Some Greek forces withdrew. Leonidas and his Spartans remained, choosing to face the Persian army one final time. At dawn, the final battle began. Persian forces surrounded the Greeks, while Leonidas ordered his warriors forward. The Spartans fought through the Persian ranks, but their numbers were disappearing with every attack. Their spears began to break. The Spartans drew their swords, fighting at arm's length as the battle descended into chaos. Leonidas fell during the fighting. The Spartans refused to abandon him, turning the battlefield into their final defensive position. The final defenders were exhausted, surrounded, and nearly out of weapons. Yet they continued fighting until resistance became impossible. Thermopylae had fallen. The Persian army now controlled the pass, but Greece had not surrendered. Persia had won the battlefield, but the sacrifice at Thermopylae gave the Greeks something more powerful than victory: time. The story of the 300 spread across Greece, turning defeat into a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and resistance. Thermopylae was a defeat, yet its defenders became symbols of resistance, remembered long after the armies disappeared. They lost the battle, but their stand became immortal. Sometimes, history remembers those who refuse to surrender.